What's good, YouTube? In this video we have the top 5 guns you need to use right now to get ready for season 14 for ranked arena. As of recording this today, there was a trailer posted today. With that trailer, there were some YouTube videos on some YouTubers. They experienced season 14 already. These YouTubers are guys like Staycation and Candyroo. I know those two for sure. I watched both of their videos today. They talked about the season 14 and the guns change. They also talked about other things as well. So I wanted to make a video to talk about, what you guys should be doing right now to be prepared for season 14. Those two videos that those dudes did explained a lot, and we could definitely see what's to come for season 14. Now, the original patch notes did not come out yet, so we still have to wait for that. But with everything we know, we could definitely see that these 5 guns will be improved for season 14. I highly recommend using these guns. These guns right now may not be the best or even top tier, but if you use them right now and get better with them, they're going to be a lot better for next season. So I made a list of 5 guns that you can use right now, and it will help you out for season 14 to give you a head start for rank, anything, right? If you just want to be better, win more gunfights for season 14, this list will help you out a lot. So let's start the video off. At number 5, we got the EVA 8. As of speaking right now, in the last week of season 13, this gun is not good at all, right? When you talk about shotguns, you probably talk about one shotgun and one shotgun only, and that's the Peacekeeper. Now, if you're talking arenas, then you're also talking about the Mozambique. But for some reason, I never really feel like the Mozambique's a shotgun because of how good it is from distance when it comes to arenas. But yeah, when you're talking about shotguns, you're only talking about the Peacekeeper, and the Massive is in the care package. So in season 14, they were talking about that the EVA 8 will be getting a buff or a rework, and also double tap will be coming back to the ground. So that means that the EVA 8 on purple will be able to get double tap, which is going to be good in some scenarios. And I personally I've never used double tap. I never really prefer it, but it will be good in some scenarios that I could think of for arenas. And just hearing that means that I feel like they're going to buff the EVA, just because, like I said, the only main shotgun in the game is the Peacekeeper. So the EVA 8, if you want to practice it now, it's going to be a lot better in season 14. Now at number 4, we have 2 guns. Now these 2 guns have the same purpose, basically the same guns. It's just one's a light gun, one's a heavy gun. And we have the 3030 and the G7 Scout. Now the G7 Scout is coming out of the care package for next season, and this means that we will have both the G7 and the 3030. Both of these guns have the purpose of long range, and if you guys know that both of these guns in arenas are cheaper. Now when the G7 was in arenas, I think it was season 9 for sure, because I remember using it. And I think season 10, the G7 was for sure able to get a bruiser in the first round. It was the only gun at the time that could do that. Now the longbow and the 3030 can. So now you have 3 different options to get a gun with a sight, a long distance sight in the first round, meaning the G7, the 3030, and the longbow. I highly recommend, if you're going to have that playstyle of long range within the early rounds and just throughout the game, practice using the 3030 and the G7 Scout right now. Now the 3030, you can obviously practice with it in the regular arenas, ranked arenas, BR, the firing range, wherever, right? The G7 Scout, it's in the care package as of right now, but you can practice with it in the Scout of Action for the firing range. But just know that the G7 will be coming out next season. Now at number 3, a good gun to practice with right now in order to help you rank up and win and just get better and have a head start for next season is the R99. Now the reason I have the R99 is because I feel like close range will be a lot better. And when I say close range, I mean the submachine guns will be a lot better. I feel like they will be improved a lot more. Now this is also with the prediction of some things getting taken out of the game, which I won't really say until we see the patch notes. If you can get good with this gun, you will dominate close range battles. The 1v1s will help you out a lot if you are good with the R99 up close. Whether it's the R99, the car, the Prowler, whichever is your favorite submachine gun, that's really what I want to put at number 3. For me, the only reason I have number 3 R99 is because that's my favorite submachine gun. So if your favorite submachine gun is the Prowler or the car, then 100% I highly recommend that you use that gun right now to get better with and improve with for next season. Now at number 2, I didn't mention, but the Vault is also coming out of the care package. That's what was talked about in Staycation's video. I think it was Staycation. It was either Staycation or Candy Root. They were talking about the Vault and the G7 getting taken out. That means that the Vault will be coming out of the care package. Last time it was on the ground floor. It dominated arenas. It was probably the top 2 most popular guns. So I do think that submachine guns will be a lot better this season for ranked arenas, or just arenas in general, or just in Apex general. So getting better with submachine guns right now is going to help you for season 14. Now at number 2, the gun that's going to help you improve for season 14, I got the Spitfire. Now it's surprising to me that the Spitfire was not the meta gun for this season in season 13, because every season it's a different LMG that's the meta. The Spitfire came out of the care package, so I assume that, you know, the Spitfire will be the meta gun, but surprisingly it was a Devotion for the past 2 seasons. Now I'm assuming that the Devotion probably might get a nerf or something, because there's no way that this gun can be meta for 3 seasons in a row. That is just what I'm assuming, but the Spitfire, in my opinion, will probably get better. In the videos that, you know, these guys that experimented season 14, they did say that the Spitfire did move from heavy ammo to now light ammo. So that means that, you know, it did increase a small buff without even knowing what's in the patch notes, by just going from heavy to light ammo. Because in arenas, if you choose a light gun as a secondary, like let's say the P20, you get extra ammo, and that little change right there helps out so much for guns. It's the reason why, like, I'll run like a R301, and every time I run an R3 I always have a P20 as a secondary, even though I think that the Mozambique is better as a secondary. But I have to have a P20 as a secondary because it gives me more ammo. So Spitfire at number 2, because I feel like it will be a gun that's going to be in the meta a lot more. Now at number 1, we've been using this gun for the past month. We've been trying to get better with this gun, and that is the Wingman. If hammers get removed from the game, then the Wingman will dominate the game. And the reason I say that is because the Wingman will have the same purpose as the guns like the Mozambique have right now, which it can poke and hit you for a lot of damage from a distance while being able to move and strafe fast and quick while using that gun up close. It's a hard hitting gun, and if the hammer point guns get nerfed, then the Wingman will be up there in the meta as well. So if you practice the Wingman right now and get better with it, it's going to help for season 14 if you decide to use that gun a lot in season 14, because there is a difference between a person who is good with the Wingman compared to someone who is not good with the Wingman. I mean, someone who's good with the Wingman, you do not want to see them. They will delete you out the game. You will not want to peek them at all, because they will hit you for so much every single time, and you just get frustrated playing people who are good with Wingmans. This was the top 5 list for the guns that you want to use right now in order to, you know, get ready, improve, and like I said, just get ready for season 14. There's going to be quite a bit of changes for season 14. So I feel like arenas will have a new feel to it with the meta changes, with all these gun changes and stuff like that. Now with the guns being changed, that means that other things will be changed as well in arenas, or just in the game as general, right? So with guns being changed, you're going to be talking about legends being changed as well. And we will cover the legends being changed and, you know, the top legends that are going to be changed, improved. We'll talk about that in a different video, but for this video, like I said, it was the 5 guns that are going to be changed and probably be improved for next season. This is without having the patch notes, you guys. You guys let me know what you guys think down in the comment section of this video. If you guys like this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one.